Hi, hello, good morning. It is Friday, May 31st. It's the last day of May. It's definitely Friday because I had to take the compost and the recycling out last night. So I was undecided as to whether or not I was going to vlog today because I feel like vlogging every day is just a little bit overkill, and also like our days aren't that exciting. Today, I decided that I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go back to the real Canadian Superstore and I'm going to get a grocery haul for my meal prep for the next week. And I'm just going to take the day / afternoon and evening to do my meal prep. So I use an app called Meal Prep Pro and it's pretty cool. I think it's a little bit AI, but it's like super efficient and just neat the way it calculates all of your different, I don't know how to describe it. You just like put in like your diet and how many calories and your likes and your dislikes and your allergies and whether you want to cook once a week or several times a week. And then you can kind of filter your recipe preferences to recipes that are freezable or need to be reheated or don't need to be reheated or whatever. And you just put in everything that you want. You choose which day you want your meal prep to start on. And then it generates recipes for you. You choose if you want breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. So you kind of choose however you eat throughout the day, whatever your habits and routines are. And then it creates a bunch of recipes for you, and then it creates a shopping list for you. So I did that earlier. I've been doing the same recipes and the same cooking schedule and everything for the past 2 weeks because I picked up a bunch of ingredients that it was just cheaper to use them for a second week to use everything up. And so I'm ready for something new. I've been eating the same thing every single day for 2 weeks. And so I had it generate a whole bunch of new recipes for me, and I'm gonna go to Superstore, pick up the ingredients, and then just do some meal prep. And I love meal prepping. It is so therapeutic for me and just meditative and like repetitive, and I just really get into the flow with it. So I think I'm gonna share that with you guys and just share the recipes and the food and hanging out here, and there'll be intermittent like little pug breaks where we go outside or do treats or whatever. The reason I decided to do this food prep thing, well, there were a few reasons, but I wanted to make traveling and jumping around so many different places in people's houses just easier without having to worry about feeding myself every single day. Like I just wanted to stress out about it for one day, about where to get my groceries and ingredients and stuff like that, and then taking the time to do meal prep for a whole week and then not having to think about it at all instead of ordering in. I am just gonna get a little bit ready to hop in the car and go drive to Superstore, and I'll let the dogs out for a little pee-pee poo-poo break, and then we will head out and go get some groceries, and then maybe I'll show you like my haul. And guess what? I just got this email. Can we see this? That is the tracking number for my Sony vlogging camera. It's weird. Energetically, this all started happening as soon as I started vlogging this trip. As soon as I was in vlog brain and like actually motivated to vlog and film, I started getting all of the emails saying that the parts had been received and the work order was being completed. And now I have the tracking number that it's on its way home to me. So it's getting shipped to my mom and it should be there when I get there next week, which is so exciting. Yay, it's so exciting. Where is Mr. Morty? Hi, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready and we'll go outside, okay? Little Miss Ivy is actually, I kept her down here because I wanted her to just feel safe. And she does. She feels so safe. Hi. Is that your bro? Hi, baby. Yes, I know. Yeah, we're gonna go outside, love. So I have her in here and I have the fan going. It's nice and cool and dark and quiet and soft with all of her, like the things that she can smell that are familiar and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just better for her down here. But honey bunny, we can go upstairs now. I don't think you're gonna hang on to that rope the whole way, are you? Wow, you are. Okay, don't let anybody steal it. getting ready to leave for a little bit is getting everybody some ice water. So, okay, I actually cannot do this with, can I? With one hand while I'm filming? Okay. So, filtered water, obviously. And then ice is down here. So this is maybe Morning and Monster's dish. They just share one dish. Should be good. And then this is Fern and Ivy's water. And I set up Fern and Ivy downstairs in the bedroom, which I talked about in a previous vlog. But we'll go deliver this water to them in a sec. I'm just gonna turn that off. Scoop in a little bit of ice. I know it seems extra, but it just keeps it nice and cold and fresh for them. Maybe seems to appreciate it. When you're thirsty. When you're thirsty, yeah. Oh, fresh cold water. Not right now, hey? Okay, I don't know, it just makes me feel better. So, the boys are out here just to keep things calm for a minute. Yes, crazy, crazy boys. Oh, the sound of nails on glass. So we're just gonna go deliver this ice water to Fern and Ivy down in their little den. It's gonna be dark down here. So, it's so hard to do things with one hand. So we're gonna open this. They're probably gonna come right out. Hi! So this is kind of like how I have it all set up for them. I'm just gonna stick their water, oops, right there. And then I set up, hi! The only thing I have to grab is Ivy's ropes because she needs her ropes. But I have their beds. Ivy's Pingu, she is desperate for a rope right now. That's all she wants. Okay, let's go get her rope because that's gonna make her very happy. I don't know where they are. There's one right there. So we've obviously got her dirty white rope and her candy cane or her peppermint rope. Oh, which is over here. So I like to give her her comfort ropes for when she has a bit of separation anxiety. But so far they've been doing really, really well in here when I have to leave. Here, honey, I got your rope. Get some stress relief water. I know, baby. But I have the furbo set up right on the edge of the bed here, and it perfectly frames the beds because they will sit in here and watch the door. And they've been doing really well. Do you want your rope, honey? I know. You really want your rope. It's your comfort rope. Yeah, it's your comfort rope. The fan is on for a little bit of ambient noise and airflow down here. And I keep the lamp on. It's just like nice and cozy and safe for them, and I don't have to worry about Monster getting so agitated or just excited that he won't stop humping, maybe, and that way I can just keep an eye on them on my furbo, and I know that those three are used to being here because it's their home, so they can just do their thing, and they tend to just settle in their bed upstairs. So this is the setup. I'm gonna check the furbo immediately as soon as I get to the car, and you got your water, got your ropes, got your penguin, got your Sherpa blankets, got your fuzzy little Nan dog beds, cloud beds. They can't get up on the bed, obviously. It's a bit too high, so they just hang out on the floor here. Everything is safe. Everything is good. Okay, cool. Okay, we made it to the car. I have really bad abdominal cramps right now, and I know last night, was it last night? Maybe the night before when I went on my tangent, if I decided to include that in that particular vlog or if I posted that video. I was talking about how I have an invisible disability. I use air quotes way too much. I have an invisible disability that not a lot of people know about. And it's a result from my surgeries from cancer. I've had multiple abdominal resections, and there is a lot going on in my inner landscape, like my GI tract and with my colon and my insides and my intestines and a whole bunch of other stuff in there that is a lot different than most people's. And one of the ongoing chronic symptoms or conditions that I literally suffer from, and I probably don't validate this enough even for myself, is really debilitating abdominal cramps that come from minor bowel obstructions, just based on how everything is rewired down, replumbed, I guess I could say, down there. So I get these minor bowel obstructions and they're in different places in my abdomen, but wherever they are, there's nothing I can do about it except for have a hot bath or lay down on my back with a hot water bottle and just wait for it to pass. So it's really hard to run errands. It's really hard to work a fucking job where I have to be sitting or on my feet. Like if there was a job that I could do lying on my back, actually, that's what she said. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, so I'm gonna push through this because I really want to run these errands and get these groceries for my meal prep. I kind of just wanted to sit down, like lay down on the couch with the pugs and just have like a big nap and have their warm fuzzy bodies just like all over my stomach. But I have to go out. I have to go out and get food or I'm going to screw myself timeline wise this weekend with everything I have to do. So I'm just going to push through it. I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of a journey. Sourcing local organic animal products is really, 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 really important to me. And with this meal prep that I've been doing in this meal planning, I've really been putting a high focus and priority on sourcing local organic animal products. That includes my cheese, my meat, my dairy, like all the things. It's really hard and it's also kind of exciting and sort of fun. It's almost like going on a little treasure hunt when you're in a new location or in a new city, trying to find the retailers and the businesses and the places that sell local animal products. So I did a little bit of research and I'm not in Edmonton. I'm actually outside of Edmonton, so I don't have as many options as probably central Edmonton does, but I found some really cool sounding places. So the meal prep that I am doing, the recipes that I generated earlier, I need to get salmon and I need to get chicken. So no red meat for the next couple of weeks, but I'm going to go to this place called Ribeye Butcher Shop, which is just this local butchery. And I went to their website and I'm like looking at all their photos and it looks awesome. Like it looks so exciting. So we're going to go to Ribeye Butcher Shop so I can get probably some local eggs and I'll see what kind of dairy products they have. And then I'm just going to get some local chicken there, local organic chicken. So we'll do that. And then for the salmon, I was looking for, obviously I can't get local salmon. So I was just looking for a seafood market or a seafood shop, and surprisingly I found one. It's called Fins at Home, and I was looking at their website. They have everything on here, and they have organic Chinook salmon from Tofino, British Columbia there, and the two places are kind of close together. So I'm really excited. I'm just gonna push through these cramps and go do this. I hope you guys find this kind of semi-interesting, or I don't know, it's definitely not like super hyper focused on the pugs or like pet sitting or anything like that, but this is sort of part of what I'm doing just to stay healthy and try and stay on top of everything else that I have to do while also taking care of myself. The last time that I was doing this sort of nomadic traveling pug sitting with Jonas, I really put my self-care on the back burner and I completely burnt myself out doing caregiving for so many pugs, including Jonas, who was in his like later stage kind of geriatric palliative end of life phase when I was doing that last year. And it ended horribly. It ended very, very, very horribly. I haven't told that story yet, except to our patrons, I believe, last year. But it ended all of my traveling back and forth to Calgary to do pug sitting and pet sitting a year ago before Jonas died. Ended in a really, really sort of dramatic, traumatizing way. I'll tell the story one day for sure. But it's been a year since I've done this, and I just, when I decided to do it and committed to doing this again, like doing a pug sitting, pet sitting, farm sitting circuit for the summer between BC and Alberta, I just promised myself that I would take better care of myself and just make a more active effort to kind of put on my oxygen mask first before caring for these little guys. They're obviously my top priority as well, but I got to take care of me. And that message goes for literally anybody doing literally any capacity of caregiving. You have to take care of you. And that was I had to learn that the hard way. So anyway, let's go on a little journey to Fins at Home and Ribeye Butcher Shop. I'll show you all the goods that I find when I'm at these places. I'm so excited.
back, everybody go back, everybody go back. Gotta come in nice and fast. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Second mommy came home. Yes. Yes. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. Baby. I hope you didn't get humped too much. I have to bring in a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. And then we'll go get little Fern and Ivy. I bet you Fern will have some carpet zoomies when I let her out of the bedroom. All right, I just brought everything in. I'm just gonna go get the girls and we'll see if Fern has some carpet zoomies. She loves this carpet. It's nice and grippy. Let's, is there a light? Yeah, let's turn on the light here. And then we'll see, look at these guys. They're so good. They like know they can't go down. You stay. Oh my God, it's Fern! It's Fern! Ivy! Fern! Carpet zoomies! Hey, happy girl! Hello! Oh, maybe you broke the law. Maybe. Your mom says you're not allowed. No, I know. Maybe. I know. So many new smells. Look, the boys stayed. Stay. Maybe I will just put this gate up here for a minute. Oh, you're so spicy. All right, ladies. What is going on the carpet here? Oh my goodness. All right. You did so good, my love. Yes, you did. I was watching you on the camera. Yeah, that was me talking to you. Okay, let's do the reintegration. Hey, Fern, come here. I know, I love you so much. We gotta get you guys fed. Here's little Fern. And then you, Miss Darling, I'm sure you don't want to stay down here, hey? It's been enough. You've had enough. You gonna hang on to your rope? Okay, there we go, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. Oh, you're going outside? Okay, Ivy. See ya. Maybe. And oh my gosh, everyone's going outside. I wasn't planning on coming out with you. Hey? Ivy, do you want to come in? You want to come in or you want to go? Oh, she wants to go. Okay. All right, so you want to spend some time out here? That's okay. That's allowed. Come here. Still got your rope in your mouth, huh? Still hanging on to that thing. All right. Here we go. A little outside time. Yeah, shake it off, hun. I love you. Yeah. I have to try and get some photos of you guys for your mom, but you have to go down here. You have to go down there. I know. Okay, come down. Come down here. Come here. Come on. Down. Go down this way. Good girl. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay, stay. Guys, what's this? Stay. Go closer together. Hey, stay. Fern. Okay, get my legs out of the way. Guys, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's the one. Ivy, do you want a treat? Ivy, no. Stay. Here, sweetie. You get a reward. Okay, maybe down. Stay. No. Monster, go down. No, maybe go down. Morty, down. Good boy. Monster, go down. Okay, stay. No, down. Okay, stay. Fern, come here. Fern. Let's see if I can get one here. No, this is impossible. Okay, maybe it is better if my legs are here. Okay, come on down. Down, sweetie. I know you guys are all hungry too. Okay, down. Go down. Morty, go down. Okay, here we go. Stay. Maybe stay. Okay, guys, what's this? What's this? Get in everyone's face. What? Treats. Here we go. Good job, everyone. Good girl, Ivy. You're even up on your back legs. Okay, go down again. Let me get some this way, but it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, go down. Oh, honey, be careful. Come down. down, go down, go down. Ah! I have to go this way or else I lose my opportunity. Guys, what's this? What's this? Do we want some treats? Maybe treats. I know. Okay, down, down, down. Okay, down, down, down. Good boy. Okay, stay, guys. Down, already down. There we go. Stay. Maybe. Are you just eating grass? What's this, honey girl? How do we do this? We have to go down here. Can you go down? Okay, stay. Everyone, what's this? Maybe treats. Maybe you want your supper? Do you want your supper time? Oh, it's so tricky. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I thought I would quickly give you guys a little, I don't know, grocery tour. I'm gonna show you what I got, because that's super fun. Obviously, you saw my organic Chinook fillets, Chinook salmon fillets. This is the chicken breast from Ribeye Butcher Shop. That was a really cool experience going into both of those new shops there. And then here is what I got from Real Canadian Superstore. Just some organic plain Greek style yogurt. They did not have a very good selection of yogurt in the natural food section, like in the organic dairy section. I was hoping there would be some dairy from Rock Ridge or Avalon or somewhere like more local to Calgary, Edmonton, Alberta, but they didn't. So I just got this one and I don't know where it's from. It says prepared for Toronto by some other big company. I have another one in here somewhere, right here. So that's actually gonna be for what I'm prepping for breakfast. I couldn't find any organic tomatoes. And I usually like to get my tomatoes organic specifically. I don't always get everything organic, but tomatoes are something that I usually splurge on to get organic. I didn't have any, but these look really good. These little cherry tomatoes on the vine. This is going into one of the meal prep recipes for lunch, I think, or maybe dinner. We got some, again, organic tomato paste. I got some just President's Choice organic coconut milk. I have 2 of those actually. That's for lunch. I got some Spectrum coconut oil. So coconut oil and olive oil. I didn't travel with these, so I actually have a brand new jar of really high quality coconut oil and really high quality olive oil in storage back in Caslow. So I had to buy these 2, which made my bill significantly more expensive. I got some spices, turmeric, oregano, and smoked paprika, which I freaking love. Smoked paprika transforms literally any recipe into the most delicious creation. I got some Avalon whole organic milk. I highly doubt, no, actually I know for sure I'm not going to use this whole. What is this, a liter? I don't know how much this is, but it's way too much. I just need it for one recipe. I don't know which one, but I feel like, I don't know. It was 30% off and yeah, I don't know. I don't drink too much milk. I usually have cream in my coffee and my tea, but this is just, I don't know. That's just for a recipe, so we'll see. I'm excited about this. I've never heard of it. Maple Joe maple syrup. It's a dark category grade A. It says carbon neutral plant, local harvest, tree planting, 100% made in Canada. So it was the best option I could find. Maple syrup's another one of those things that I really value sourcing where it comes from and just paying a lot of attention to that. And the maple syrups that they had there were absolute garbage. It was actually like maybe 75% corn syrup and then a couple of like President's Choice brand, you know, pure maple syrup or whatever, but nothing, I don't know, nothing I normally would have bought. This was the best thing I could find. So I don't know. It looks pretty cool. I'm excited. And then in the second bag here, okay, so I meant to grab this before I came. Every single sitting job I do, for the most part, I bring my own natural cleaner and my own natural dish soap. These ones match, which I like. And the reason for that is because I don't use like Lysol or Dawn dish soap. I had these out because this is all I could find for doing the dishes and just doing cleanup and stuff like that. So I pulled it out from under here, but I'm just gonna pop those back. The other thing I always bring is my own laundry detergent because I use natural laundry detergent and not like Tide Pods or Gain or anything like that. So I'm just gonna stick those there. Look how nice that looks. These are just some more cucumbers for last week's meal prep, actually. I have a couple things to eat still. Some bouillon, chicken bouillon cubes. I did end up getting some almond flour. It's just President's Choice brand. Almond flour is so expensive. Some organic cocoa powder, not cacao powder, cocoa powder. This was interesting. So this was another thing that's gonna make me sound really stuck up, but I love like local raw organic cheese. And it's not that hard to find if you can find smaller little markets. In bigger grocery store chains and supermarkets, it's much, much harder to find, if not impossible. So I don't know. I was hoping that there was some kind of local-ish or Canadian, BC, Alberta raw cheese. I needed to get Parmesan. I didn't want to get Kraft. So I ended up just going for this one, which is actually a sheep's milk Romano cheese instead. It looks interesting. It's still unpasteurized sheep's milk, so it's raw. I find that so interesting that you can get, well, it's not interesting, I understand why, but you can easily get raw cheese in any big grocery store. But yeah, so interesting to try sheep's milk cheese, I think. Wasn't exactly what I wanted though. I got some Krista stevia sweetened chocolate chips for these little cookies that I'm going to be making. These were a bit of a splurge. These are raw organic almonds and also raw organic cashews. I don't eat that many nuts, and I think I'm probably going to soak these just so they're a little easier on my digestion. I don't know which recipe they're for. They were just on the shopping list, so I just got those ones. We've got some garlic, President's Choice organic, and I got this massive bag of baking powder from Bob's Red Mill, even though I'm probably only going to need like 1/8 of a teaspoon, but I'll hang on to this because a lot of the little dessert recipes on this meal prep app need baking powder, so I'll just be using that. And then, is this the last thing? I think this is the last thing. Some organic baby spinach, 30% off in this like really crumpled, weird little bag, little box, little clamshell. Is that it? That's it. I know I might get a lot of questions about how much this cost. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but it was probably about $250. There are a lot of things that I had to buy because I don't have a pantry or a kitchen right now, so I'm buying like staples and essentials. So this is like an expensive haul because I had to get the cocoa powder, I had to get the coconut oil, I had to get the extra virgin olive oil, I had to get the spices, this massive thing of milk, which I'm probably not going to use all of. I had to get the baking powder, the chocolate chips, the almond flour. Like I'm probably not going to use all of this. So the second week is always about half the cost because I have most of the really expensive basics and I just have to grab my protein, which is the most expensive part if I'm buying it and sourcing it a little better. The maple syrup, again, is like kind of a staple I had to invest in, but that'll last me for a long time. So there's just some things that are going to get used right away. And then there's some things that are going to last me for the next couple of months when it comes to meal prep. And the next time I go and grab my produce and my protein, it's usually a fraction of that cost. This kind of thing is just something that I value so much, like beyond. And that's just because of my own personal health journey. Doing this also makes eating feel way more intentional. I don't know if it's because it is more expensive or if it's just because I know that it's better and healthier for me, but it just makes the experience of eating a better experience. And if I'm going to pay to eat, then I want to pay for a quality eating experience, if that makes any sense. I know that might sound fucked up or weird, and it's totally cool if you guys don't eat like this or if you don't give a shit or you can't afford it or whatever. I can't really afford it either, but it's just something that I do. It's kind of the same way I feel about feeding Fern and Ivy raw. Like I will go to extreme lengths, like traveling 10 hours with like a huge bag of raw food just so I don't have to compromise feeding them anything else. That's just what I do. I've done it for a long time. So I am not sure if I'm going to get around to doing meal prep tonight or not, but we'll see how I'm feeling. My cramps are gone, which is amazing. If we do food prep tonight, it's going to be a late night. But if I don't do it tonight, I'll have to get up like really fucking early tomorrow, and I have to do that Pet Genie stuff tomorrow, so I don't want to do two things at once. I won't be able to do it. So yeah, we'll probably be doing food prep tonight. haven't talked in like 2 hours doing this meal prep. I just wanted to stop cooking this meal that I'm prepping right now and just hop on camera because I was just overwhelmed with emotion. Like it just came over me like a wave out of nowhere, and I felt it. I was stirring the cauliflower risotto and I was thinking about it and I was feeling it in my body, and I was thinking about how like, okay, I can process this and experience it and then talk about it with you guys when I go to bed. I know I don't have to share all of this, but I think this is just relevant, and I know a lot of you guys will understand why. I was overcome with a wave of grief for Jonas, and I feel guilty sometimes not talking about him more often. You know, he's not here, so I can't share about him, but I also don't talk about my love for him very often anymore. And grief comes in waves, and for me, the longer time goes on, the longer the stretches that the waves kind of come. But they hit you really unexpectedly at the most unexpected moments. And I don't know what just triggered it here. I'm listening to a vlog in the background, and there was kind of like a sad music with some lyrics, and I'm pretty sure that's like what triggered it. But something else kind of happened, because after Jonas died, I made a promise to myself that I was going to pour all of the love that I basically depleted out of myself into him. I was going to give it back to myself. And one of the things that I wanted to do was meal prep and taking better care of my body and just paying more attention to what I was eating. And after he died, I ordered the meal prep containers, and I was doing meal prep. This was a year ago. And then I kind of fell off of it once we moved to the cabin, and we were just so rural, and I had a hard time going into town to get the ingredients, and there's just so many excuses, but I didn't do it. And so this is the first time that I've been doing it again. And for some reason, I don't know, it was probably the music, the sad music, but as I was just stirring the risotto, I just felt him like come over me, and it almost felt like he was here and just saying like he loved me and that he was proud of me for taking the time to do this. I didn't want to do this meal prep tonight. I'm so tired, and I'm not usually up this late. Like, it's 7:40, and I'm usually 40 minutes ago, 7 o'clock, 6:30, I'm getting ready for bed and getting the girls in bed and stuff like that. But I just really wanted to do this because I knew that I wouldn't have time to do it tomorrow morning with everything else I have to do. And so I just wanted to finish it. And so I'm on my second recipe, almost finished, about to do my third recipe, and then I have to bake these like little cookies and portion them out and find some space for them in the fridge and the freezer. But it just came over my whole body. It was like channeled into my whole body and in my heart, and I don't know, I just really felt him with me. And also, some of you guys might know about Chef Jonie. Chef Jonie was something that Jonas and I did together when I was single in this kind of year after my long-term relationship ended, and I met Jesse in early 2020. A big part of how I coped and healed from that and got through that time was by spending a lot of time with Jonas in the kitchen cooking. And Chef Jonie was my little chefy buddy, and I would always take these photos of him after I was done plating up a meal with his head looking up and his little ears tilted back. So when I'm in the kitchen, it's very much like his spirit is very much here, and it just felt like he was here with me, and I could really feel him saying, so you can feel somebody in spirit or feel an animal saying something to you. That's how they communicate through the heart. And it's almost like I felt him communicating through the heart, just saying like, "Mommy, I love you, like I'm here, and I'm so happy you're doing this for yourself." And I really wanted to just express that and get it out, because it was beautiful. It was overwhelming, but it was beautiful. And I know I don't talk about him very much anymore, and if you're newer here and newer to me and this story, and you don't know Jonas, I don't know if I can talk about him and who he was right now, but it's been just over a year without him, and I know I don't talk about him very often. I think it would actually be weird if I was talking about him all the time. But he's, no matter what I'm posting or sharing about or doing throughout the day, he's always on my heart 24/7. He doesn't leave. He lives right here. And it was just, I don't know, it was really beautiful to feel him there for a moment. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's like 11 o'clock. It's 10:36. I just finished meal prepping. I'm going to show you what I made. Okay, here is everything. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then I just have a container here because I have cookies in the oven. Just these little chocolate chip cookies in there. But this is creamy Tuscan chicken. It's got spinach and roasted tomatoes and the chicken that I got from that butcher shop today. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. This is where the milk went, a little bit of milk that I used. It's got Greek yogurt. This has the sheep romano cheese, smoked paprika, garlic, tomato paste. So that's that one. And then this one is coconut salmon cauliflower risotto. So this is where the salmon I bought from that fish market went. It's got the salmon in there, that cauliflower rice, turmeric, coconut cream, chicken stock, and spinach, and a couple of other spices and things in there. And then these ones look kind of weird because I don't have little containers. If this was like separated and just this little tiny one, it'd be perfect. But this is like a kind of a bento box style with two different sections. I never use this section because my portions are always pretty small, but it's all I have. So this is actually breakfast. I chose something a little bit different, and they call it a dark chocolate parfait. And all it is Greek yogurt mixed with cocoa powder. And then I put in some of that vanilla monk fruit and the Krista stevia sweetened chocolate chips. So I also have these, the raw almonds and cashews that I got. The almonds get chopped up and put into the salmon coconut cauliflower risotto. And then the cashews get chopped up and put on top of the parfaits. They're supposed to get layered like this. But I wanted to leave these to soak overnight just so they're super duper soaked and a little bit easier to digest. So I'm gonna soak them, dry them off a little bit, chop them, and then just like sprinkle them on top. And then same with the almonds. I'll just soak them, dry them, and then chop them up and sprinkle them on top of the cauliflower risotto. Pretty impressed by my staying up till like 11 o'clock to finish this food prep. I really wanted to get it done. So I'm just gonna take the cookies out of the oven and put them in this little container. And then I'm gonna try and find some room or make some room in the fridge and freezer to store everything.
It's late, hey? It's pretty late. Why aren't we all tucked into bed together yet? I know, sweetheart. I know, my lovey-dovey. Oh, what a good girl. Yes, hello, friend. Yeah, you doing okay, sweetheart? You're a good girl. Okay, we just have to get some fresh ice water, and then I have to wash my face and brush my teeth. I'll be right back, okay? Can you please wait? You can wait? Just a couple minutes? Okay, you just... Okay. Oh, big down dog. I love you, sweetheart. Okay, I'll be right back. Why, hello.
Maybe, baby. You were a good kitchen buddy. Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
It's a hard thing to know that your soul will stay hollow. Even if I know that nothing lasts forever, it's not easy to let go. Can you love me again? Can things ever be the same? All I do is see things slipping through my fingers when he turns and walks away. Yes, there he goes. There he goes. All the things I wanna say, and maybe he'll listen someday. I know it is not enough to say I'm sorry. Didn't beg him to stay, so there he goes. There he goes. Yes, there he goes. There he goes. Yes, there he goes. I know I did him wrong. Now something is broken inside me. I got what I gave. I am worthy to feel this way. But I want him to know that nothing I did was to hurt him. And I'm sorry I gave him this burden. There he goes.